Everything you do in life is a gain. What I mean is, like, you wanted to run 3 miles today, but you didn't run all 3 miles. You only ran 2 miles. You gained something. The gain is that you tried, and it's not about the fact that you didn't make the 5K one that you wanted to do. It's the fact that you tried, so you gained experience about how far you can go. When maybe you couldn't go 2 miles before, and you just did that, but you didn't do the 3 miles. And to me, it's not about numbers, or like if you're weightlifting. It's not about hitting the numbers. To me, it's more about mentally how you feel, or mentally gain more than that. You learn experience through doing goals and through doing other stuff. So, when you try something new, then you're a winner because you gained experience, that you tried it, and it helped you mentally. And if you did everything right the first time, you wouldn't gain experience and you wouldn't go further. Because if you did it the first time, you might get bored of it. And then you might not want to do it again because it's too easy. So that's what I think about goals. And a weight loss goal should not go defined by the number. I think, is what I'm trying to say, is things should be defined by your mental status and how you feel after doing it, or how you feel that you are trying to do it. That's what I think about that. And you got to look at other factors of why you're not hitting your goals in a way too. Like, are you mentally telling yourself you can't do it? Are you mentally not doing things that you should be doing? Are you physically not doing things you should be doing? Like, to do it. Like, to do everything, you have to do something before you do it. What I mean, like, if you're going to lift weights, you can't just go and lift weights without drinking water. So there's other factors to attribute why you didn't do something. Just getting up and doing it isn't enough. Like, and weightlifting. Is your triceps too weak to finish the weight you wanted to do? Did you eat enough? With me, it would probably be I didn't eat enough. Because I don't know what it is with me and eating. I've been getting a lot better with water, but eating is my struggle. And breathing when bench press. I'll breathe to start with, but I don't hold my breath. So it could be your technique. Or it could be your friends around you telling you that you shouldn't do it. Don't listen to them. That might be another problem. You're letting negative influence you, and that could cause you not to want to do it anymore. You have to do something for you, not for everybody else, or not because somebody told you to do. And you have to find the reason why you're doing it. Like, why do I lift weights? Because it scares the GB creepies out of me. And it helps me go beyond what I think I can do. And it helps me mentally focus more. Because I overthink, and with weightlifting, if you overthink, you'll get all inside your head. And that's another thing I do. Like yesterday when I was bench pressing and I missed all 3. Of course, the weight wasn't heavy on the way down. It was heavy on the way up. But as I said, I didn't eat that good. And there's reason people don't eat good either. Maybe it's financial difficulties. Maybe the medicine is an appetite decrease. So maybe they just find it so boring. Anyways, so you don't think you're making any gains. Yes, you are. You could be making a mental gain. Anyways, for my bench press, it's not going so well, but as I said, it's partially my fault. Because when I bench pressed yesterday, I was so focused on not missing the commands that all I was thinking about was that the commands, or that I was going to miss the commands. That was basically yesterday. So, yeah, and one more point I have to make, which I don't believe, sort of, people say you're not supposed to compare yourself to other people, or, like, try to beat other people. You're only supposed to beat yourself. But what if beating yourself is not good enough for you? What if to beat yourself, you have to try to beat somebody else? Nobody ever looks at that. What if, to keep going, you have to try to beat the other person for you to make gains? And another thing, you're always influencing somebody. Even if you're at the bottom of the tadpole, as people say, your influences could be starting somebody else. If you're in the middle of the tadpole, as you say, then you're influencing the bottom people to get in the middle. If you're at the high level, then there's always going to be somebody higher. So then you're influencing them to try to go higher than you. So you influence people whether you're at the bottom of the tadpole. And that's another reason I don't think not trying to beat somebody else, as people say, only trying to beat yourself, doesn't work. It doesn't work for me trying to beat myself. Because then I'm like, okay, I beat myself. I want to shoot higher. Because when you try to beat somebody else, that means you're reaching a difficult goal the more you would yourself. So that means you're shooting higher than just beating yourself. Because if you're trying to beat somebody else, that means, as I said, you're shooting higher. So, and you want to do things you don't think is possible. And trying to beat somebody else might help. And let them, the person you're trying to beat, help you. And it matters how you react after somebody beats you, or after you didn't make a goal. So basically, it's your mental status. That's all I have to say about that. Bye!